Everyone, myself, Dr. Kodarkar CS from Department of Physics, Sri Siddheshwar Mahavidyalaya, Mazargaon. Today I am going to discuss third point of this photoelectric effect chapter is Richardson and Compton experiment. In previous lecture, we discussed about photoelectric effect as well as Lenard's method. In photoelectric effect chapter, in first article, we already studied what is photoelectric effect as well as some important terms of photoelectric effect. For example, intensity of electromagnetic wave, velocity of electromagnetic wave, wavelength of electromagnetic wave, wave function, threshold frequency, stopping potential, some laws of photoelectric effect. In second lecture, we studied about Lenard's method. Using this Lenard's method, we determine E by M of photoelectron. And in third point, we discuss what is meant by Richardson and Compton experiment. And in this experiment, we are going to study first what is meant by photoelectric emission. Then we derive a relation between photoelectric current and retarding potential as well as relation between velocity of photoelectron and frequency of light. We know that photoelectric emission means when electromagnetic wave which are having certain wavelength and intensity fall on the surface of cathode emits electron. These emitted electrons are called as photoelectrons and the current is called as photoelectric current and total effect is called photoelectric effect. In this Richardson and Compton experiment, we use monochromatic light. Monochromatic light means which is having only one wavelength. In this experiment, B is glass bulb, C is cathode, A is anode, T is tube, W is glass window, V is potential between cathode and anode, or we can measure this by voltmeter V. And E is electrometer. We can measure photoelectric current through that electrometer. In the experiment, we show that a spherical glass bulb which is evacuated by tube T. In this glass bulb, at the center, a metal strip is present. This is known as cathode, which is exactly at the center of the glass bulb. Then this spherical glass bulb internally coated with silver. Due to potassium of this silver metal, A is anode and this anode is connected to electrometer E and W is glass window. When a monochromatic light pass through the glass window, fall on the surface of cathode. This is monochromatic light means it is having only one wavelength and it is passes through the glass window W and fall on the surface of cathode. What happened? This cathode emits electrons. Due to light, these electrons are known as photoelectrons. These electrons having negative charge, they travel from cathode to anode. And electrometer shows deflection. Electrometer gives a reading of photoelectric current. The observation of Richardson and Compton experiments are, in this experiment, first, cathode potential V is varied from small positive voltage up to 0 and then negative value. Means we kept cathode potential negative, positive as well as 0 voltage. At that time, the photoelectric current I is measured for different value of cathode potential. This experiment also repeated for different values of intensity of light. Means we fall different intensity of light on the surface of cathode and repeat this experiment. Means we measure voltage as well as that time we calculate photocurrent. The graphical representation of relation between photoelectric current and retarding potential. A graph is plotted between photoelectric current I and cathode potential V. On x-axis, cathode potential V and on y-axis, photoelectric current I. In this figure, we make cathode potential is positive, then 0 and then negative. For a given potential of cathode, when we make this voltage is equal to stopping potential, at that time stopping potential means V0, that time photoelectric current is 0. All of you know that, student, stopping potential means that potential of cathode when photoelectric current is equal to 0, and this is denoted by letter V0. When we make potential just less than stopping potential, what happens? A small current starts flowing through the circuit and a small current is produced. If the potential decreases to 0, current increases rapidly and reaches to maximum value. And if the cathode potential becomes negative, means ultimately anode becomes positive. Therefore, photoelectrons which are coming out from cathode attract towards anode and further current goes on increasing. In the graph, we show that I1, I2, I3 are intensity and V0 is stopping potential. If intensity of light is doubled, maximum current is also double. But stopping potential V0 remains same. The maximum current is directly proportional to the intensity of light. In case of graphical representation of relation between velocity of photoelectrons and frequency of light, a graph shows that current maximum flowing through the circuit is on y-axis and cathode potential on x-axis. We know that V1, V2, V3 are stopping potential for different wavelength of light. Lambda 1 having stopping potential V1, lambda 2 having stopping potential V2, lambda 3 having stopping potential V3. Means when we fall different frequency of light on the surface of cathode, we show that frequency of light is inversely proportional to wavelength of light. For different wavelengths of incident lights are allowed to fall on cathode, we get maximum current. For different wavelength of incident light, stopping potentials are different. For lambda 1, stopping potential is equal to V1. For lambda 2, stopping potential is equal to V2. For lambda 3, stopping potential is equal to V3. Therefore, the conclusion is the wavelength of light increases, stopping potential decreases. All of you know a relation between wavelength and frequency, C is equal to nu lambda. Nu is nothing but frequency and lambda is nothing but wavelength. Means frequency is inversely proportional to wavelength. Therefore, frequency of light is directly proportional to stopping potential. Therefore, velocity of photoelectron is directly proportional to frequency of light. And using this Compton, Richardson and Compton experiment, we shows a relation between these two, retarding potential as well as stopping potential, photoelectric current and intensity of light. And we can stop here. Thank you.